now the voice of Oklahoma presents Johnny Lee Wills and all the boys.
Hi, my name is Louis Hatchett, and I think I've got something for you Bob Wills fans that you haven't heard before. Now, many of you have heard all of Bob Wills MGM recordings, which ended in 1954. And you've heard these rather lackluster Deca albums from 1955 to 1956. And you've heard his 1961 and 1961 Liberty recordings with Tommy Duncan, who returned to the band for maybe a couple years. But what about that gap between 1956 and 1960? Well, today I'm going to let you hear some of that musical gap. I'm going to show you some shows of what the band sounded like in 1958. Do me a favor and click on the red subscribe button below. YouTube will never bother you with any emails. They just want to know if you're watching my videos or not. But if you ring the bell, you will receive a notification when we upload a new video. It's your choice. And with that out of the way, here we go.
And now the voice of Oklahoma presents Johnny Lee Wills and all the boys. Now listen, everybody, from near and far, if you want to know who we are, we're the Texas Playboys, KVOO. If you like the way we play, listen to we're the Texas Playboys, KVOO. And all day long, sing the song. Now, Joe. If you get this song, of course you will. You can't go wrong. And we wear the smile, make things right, make you happy from morning till night. We're the Texas Playboys, KVO. All right, welcome everybody once again to our big double feature show with Johnny Lee Wills and all the boys from Canes and Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're here. We've got quite a crowd here today, John. You notice?
Yeah, but
Is
Johnny,
this a special occasion or something?
Boy, you sure not doing this right today.
Well, it says right down here on the paper, Johnny Lee Wills and all the boys, right on the letterhead there.
But, Johnny, somebody's printed you the wrong print in there because you know what we've been talking about here for the last 10 or 14 days.
Yeah, this is Thursday night, the dance night here at Canes.
Yeah, but there's a new man here today.
I noticed some different faces and aromas around here.
You better look forward. It's Bob Wills.
I was speaking of cigar smoke. Well, of course, it's not a great deal of big a surprise to me, John, but of course yesterday it slipped up on me. But it really did. But this is an occasion I waited for a long, long while.
Yes,
well, now let me tell both of you, John, something.
Hey, let's give him a great
I just want to tell both of you, John, something. You done that so gradual that I don't even know whether I'm here myself or not now.
Bob Wills, the Texas Playboys now, and they're all set to entertain. You know, Bob, I got to learn a lot of new names around here. However, I do see some familiar faces.
You remember Blub?
Oh, I sure do, yeah.
Better known as Don now.
Well, he's tiny with the guys you got with your band now.
Oh, yeah, we got old Luke, but old Luke's fell away to half a ton. You notice that?
Yeah. You got some beef on this band. I'll tell you that.
Not mentioning Kelso.
Man, he's a big one.
Oh, boy.
Well, I tell you, we got to move along pretty fast. We're going to get all in 30 minutes here,
You
Bob.
know, we'll have to take this thing off today, as they usually say on these, as to be continued, and finish it up tomorrow for the things we intend to do or try to do.
That's right.
But let's get things underway with Billy Beaumont sitting over here just raring to go because Dale Potter, one of his old pals, is looking right square down at him, that high-powered fiddle player. He's not going to scare me. I'll get him to understand. I was playing fiddle before he ever shaved his whiskers off. He used to wear whiskers down here, you know.
That's what I know, yeah.
Yeah, old Dale Potter. But anyway, we're going to get things underway with Billy Beaumont with Boot Heel Rag. Oh, let's do it.
Well, Bob, that's a mighty good starter.
Thank you, John. Thank you. You know, it's too bad in the past that you're not familiar with music. You could understand that better. If you could ever sing a song or played anything or run around over the country with bands, you'd really appreciate that, my boy.
I run around over the country, all right, but not with bands. I tell you what, Bob.
You're tripping me there. How many years did you travel with a band?
Well, let's see, quite a few.
That's what I thought.
Too many.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there's a man back to the studio has this to say. All right, back with the Bob Wills Show now. The Texas Playboys and Bob.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to call you John yet. Bob.
Well, go ahead. That's all right. He's got several years under me then, got a lot of hair on his head. That makes me feel awful good.
I wanted to see if he could jump anyway. I just said John, and he jumped.
Did he jump?
He did. I'll tell you what, I see you got a tune coming up here on next that's quite familiar. I think you got a fine guy going to sing it, too. The folks in the KBO audience are going to like to hear him throughout the months to come.
Well, I think that, and incidentally, this old tune we're fixing to do happens to be, as Shamlin, old Eldon used to call our second theme over the country for several years. And it's none other, friends, than Glenn Duncan with one of our old-timers called Kind of Love. I can't forget. 2, 3. Go on.
I've had my chance, but now I suffer. My heart is filled with mystery.
Brother Glenn.
Once again, that man standing by and has this to say. All right, here we are back, and we got a couple of minutes to go on the first 15 of our double feature show. Boy, that entrapped me that time. I was expecting...
What do you think it done to me?
Well, let's see. I was looking down here on the program. You know, we have some wonderful wires. received concerning the merging of the bands. We'll read those a little later on because we've got about a couple of minutes for this next tune. I think we've got a good boogie thing coming up.
Well, we certainly do have, in case somebody's put that down there, but I don't know anything about it. The thing I wonder about who's going to do it. We've got some boys up here, John, that I don't know anything about. John Lee, come down here, boy. Tell me something. These boys, you've been playing around here with them for years and this and that. There's a boogie tune down here. You got anybody in the band, your band, that could maybe do that?
Yes, sir. Little man over here on the left, Benny Garcia.
You mean that little Benny over there? Well,
Right.
let's hear you do something, Benny. Let's hear you, my boy.
This has been 15 minutes spent with Bob Wills and the Playboys. Yeah, and I will be right back. Another 15 coming up following this station identification.
I'd like to add just a little gesture right about here, if I may, John. Have we got a minute or two there?
Sure, go right ahead.
You know, it's always a lot of pleasure to do a thing, and where there's a lot of pleasure connected around any little thing you really want to do or feel that you should do, then there's always a little bit of a bad, sorrow, down feeling, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, due to this thing, I'll tell you, I'm just going to confess something here that we would name and mention, but for several years, John and myself has more or less wanted to do this.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm really kind of tired. However, we're not going to cut out the traveling, but I kind of wanted to come home. But the reason we haven't in past years, due to the fact both of us had such wonderful grand guys, you know, boys in the band.
That's right, you sure did.
Well, now, but this time, I want you to know, and I want to say with full fairness, every man was talked to and offered a break or a chance here and there. Every man went out actually accordingly on his own in a frame of mind. This wonderful, we've even got John's boys that are not up here today sitting in the audience out there somewhere. There's one over there. Ted, stand up and let all of you give a big hand. There's a great fella that we all love, and especially John, because he's been right beside. We got some more somewhere around here. Hello, Happy Hawker. Look at him running me and old Luke a race on this weight.
Well, Bob,
I thought some more, but I don't see him right now.
I tell you, there's a lady here in the audience, too, that the merging of the bands has brought the biggest smile to her face that I've ever seen. That's your mother.
Oh, you mean that 16-year-old sitting out there? Oh, dear.
Yes, sir. I was talking to her the other day, and we were talking about the merging of the bands, and she said, well, it certainly made her sincerely happy to have her boys back together, all in one piece and all together again.
Well, I know how she feels, but I can't understand why. She can kind of jump from one to the other, but when we team up on her like we used to, it's going to be bad, you know?
I'll tell you
John,
what.
you come down to say something, but you walked away again. What was it?
Well, you're talking about Luke here, and
Yeah.
while he was here, you know, we didn't let him impose on Johnny very much, but I think now that me and him's kind of in the same boat, we ought to put it on him.
Put it on who?
Well, I hate to say the audience, but let Luke do something.
Oh, you mean Luke?
Yes, sir.
Luke comes later. You know, right now you're trying to get around yourself. You remember, John, you told me a few days ago, said, I can't ever get John to do nothing.
No, that's right. You know, he's been loafing, especially about the last month. He hasn't been doing
On
a
the
thing.
singing.
Yeah, really loafing on the singing. You know, we did a show, it's been several months ago. He took over the entire 30 minutes.
Heard about that.
And we got more response from that than any one show we ever did, I believe.
That's why Bob's up here now.
And so that's why you're up here right now,
Yeah,
Johnny Lee.
that's why you're up here right now.
The
Wade
song-
Peeler.
Yeah.
That's enough. I just want to know if you're back there. What do you do on them drums, boy? Just try to hold the beat. Well, I bet that'll tickle Johnny Lee in his song. What do you think?
The song, It Must Be Love.
What? Is that it? It done got it.
Tell me, honey, tell me, please, is this love a heart disease? Got me shaky in my knees, baby, and it must be love. Funny feeling running up and down the spine, goes to my head just like wine. Makes me think the world's all mine, baby, and it must be love. I hear the church bells ringing, I see visions clear. I hear the birdies singing, but I know darn well there's nobody there. I don't like your shirt tie, they don't seem to harmonize. They don't match your big brown eyes, baby, and it must be love. Tell me, please, is this love a heart disease? Got me shaky in my knees, baby, and it must be love.
Love, yeah.
Funny feeling running up and down the spine, close to my head, just like wine. Makes me think the world's all mine, baby, and it must be love. I hear the church bells ringing, I see visions clear. I hear the birdies singing, but I know darn well there's nobody near. I don't like your church ties, they don't seem to harmonize. They don't match your big brown eyes, baby, and it must be love.
You know, that sounded mighty good. He didn't sing that good before you came up here, Bob. Well, you've been working on him or something.
Yeah, me and Luke both took him. You know the old talk, don't you? We took him for a ride last night.
Well,
Yes,
good, good. I tell you what, while we get things sort of shaping up here, let's go back and hear what this man has to say.
And now 5 minutes past 11 o'clock.
Now, from Kings and Tulsa, I think it would be appropriate to say that KVOO presents the Wills Brothers Show.
Everybody from near and far, if you want to know who we are, we're the Texas Playboys, KVOO. If you like the way we play, listen while we try to say, we're the Texas Playboys, KVOO. And all day long, gonna sing this song.
Yeah.
If you get this song,
Oh, she will.
you can't go wrong. And how we wear a smile, make things right, make you happy from morning till night. We're the Texas Playboys, KVOO.
Well, Johnny Lee, it looks like we've got company tonight.
Oh, we really have, Mr. Snow. Yes, sir.
Got your older brother Bob and your big brother Luke, and it is a Wills Brothers show tonight.
Well, right.
You have to come out so heavy on that older?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about this occasion now for quite some time. And so, as of yesterday, we might say today, since they didn't play yesterday, marks the merger of the Wills brothers. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys, Johnny Lee Wills and his boys. And so from now on, you'll be treated with the Wills brothers, all three. Bob, Luke, and by no means least, Johnny Lee. And now here is the boss man. Bob, come on in and say hello to the folks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayo, and how do you do, friends? Howdy. You know, right off the bat, I'm scared to death we're going to forget some people I've promised to say howdy to tonight. First, I'll go over Abilene way and say hello, honey. My wife, Betty, and all the children. I better take care of that, you know, Mr. Mayo.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then we want to jump over and say thanks to Bob Artman, Myrtle Lindsay, Mr. Artman's wife. Bless their hearts. Drove over from Oklahoma City. We're glad to have you. Some other friends that drove over 200 miles, Mr. Mayo. I'll see them in a minute. I hope, around here. But right now, let's get things underway with a little old tune. Oh, I'm so glad we're able to do this thing. They've been after me for the past 2 months, and tonight's the first time we've ever been able to do it, thanks to Johnny Lee and his boys. It's called Raunchy. Let's do it. What do you say? Benny, let it ride. 1, 2.
this tall fellow back here with his hand on the speaker back there and one hand in his pocket?
So relaxed chewing the chewing gum? Well, that's Mr. Glenn Duncan. Mr.
Mr. Glenn Duncan.
Yes, sir, Mr.
Well,
Glenn.
I heard him on the show today, but I didn't get around to saying hello to him. Of course, I knew who he was.
Well, of course, Mr. Mel, but that's a good way to bring him into this next song, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, I tell you, we've been putting it off here for a long time. During the night, we've had a lot of friends keep saying, why don't you do San Antonio Rose? I said, wait till we get on the air. We hate to do it more than once a night. 2 and 3 times a night since 38, you get kind of tired of a thing.
Yes, it does. It gets old, but, your friends keep asking for it.
Yeah.
So here it is. Glenn Duncan on the vocals, backed up by the full chorus.
Yo, sir, let's go, boys. San Antonio. San Antonio. Head down, Billy.
Deep within my heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, where in dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all alone. It was there I found beside the Alamo,
Tell me.
and the strings and blue up above, a moonlit path that only she would know.
Why, naturally, Glenn.
By broken song of love. Burning all its splendor knows only my heart. Call back my road of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender like petals fall apart. Speak once again of my love, my own broken song. And the words I know still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit path by the Alamo that rode my road to San Antonio. Burning all its splendor knows only my heart. Call back my road to San Antonio. It's so sweet and tender like petals fall apart. Think once again of my love, my own broken song, and the words I know still live in my heart all alone. For that moonlit path by the Alamo that rode my road to San Antonio.
Bob, you've got another fellow sitting back there whose face looks familiar to me. It may be the mustache that looks most familiar, but his name just slipped by me. Who is
Charlie Chaplin?
No, that won't do. Charlie was never that fleshy.
Well, B-Die. Millard Kelso, I know.
Right, Brother Jeff.
Brother Kelso.
The Cleveland Flash.
The Cleveland Flash. So right, so right.
Good old Oklahoma boy. So really, it's coming back home for him, isn't it?
We got one on the bass fiddle, too, over here.
Yeah.
Isn't he awful quiet tonight?
Yeah, I quietened him down a while ago.
What'd you do, tighten those chains up a little more?
No, Luke's always pulling money, wanting to know if I knew the difference of so and so and so and so. I didn't, of course, and of course he told me.
Yeah.
Then I asked him a question, and he didn't know it, and I told him.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm kind of on the spot with my little friend Johnny Leach. You know Johnny, that notorious little fiddler that used to be around here as a child? He's grown up now. I'm kind of scared not to do the things he wants me to, and he insists that I do St. Louis blues, even as hoarse as I am. I've been an awful busy boy here today, and I'm about to run out of what little voice
Well,
I
you better
have.
do that, Bob, before you get in the horse.
All right,
but... If you get too much horse, you wouldn't be able to do it.
I doubt if I'm going to be able to now, but I'm going to give her a round.
Okay.
But I want to send this also, Mr. Mello, down with some friends that visited us the other night in Stanford from San Antonio. That was their first New Year's Eve dance with us, I guess. However, they've made a world of dances. That was Blackie Crum and his wife, and little old Bobby Barker. Of course, you're familiar with her because she wrote too many letters up here for you not to be. And also old Herb, Cliff. That's the other boys with him, but old Herb, what's his last name? Landers. And all of our friends around San Antonio. Well, here it is, an effort. Just an effort. That evening sun go down. Now I hate to see that evening sun go down. 'Cause of my baby, she don't love me no how. A St. Louis man, all with a diamond ring, dance that gal around by her apron string. If it wasn't for powder and the snowball hair, all that gal of mine, she would not have gone so far from here. I've got the St. Louis blues, Lord is blue, honey, as I can be. I say that man had a heart like a rock has way down in the sea. He wouldn't have cared her so doggone far, far from me. Yeah. That's B-Dye. Kelso. way high. That's right. The teacher frowned and says, no, no. Terrible. Little Billy held his hand way high. That's right. The teacher frowned and says, no, no. But the joke was on the teacher, 'cause little Billy didn't have to go. Ain't going nowhere. Play that thing. Woke up this morning between midnight and day. Woke up this morning between midnight and day. You ought to seen me grab that fellow where my sweet baby used to lay. Come in here, Don. Come in here. You better leave my good gal alone. Listen to all you rounders. You better leave my good gal alone. Although you can't give her nothing, she can't get at home. Where you at, Benny? Yeah. Doggone it. Doggone it, that gal, too. Why, man, she done pulled out, left me F-L-A-T flat, that's all. I don't care, though. No, sir. I don't like this your store-bought blonde hair no-how. What in the world am I talking about? I like any kind of hair. But I was crazy about black hair, yeah. So, St. Louis blues, be on your way. Oh, the black-headed woman make a freight train, a jump a track. All aboard. I said a black-headed woman, I make a freight train, a jump a track. Bye, Mabel. What a long, tall gown, I make a bullfrog fall a die. St. Louis blues. Say, when I learn all of that thing, Mr. Mayo, we'll put it on.
I was just wondering if we could continue that next Saturday night, Bob.
Be a swell idea. We sure messed up this 25 minutes. Tune here that's really popular around over the country. In fact, in Independence last night, they done a lot of dancing to this. And oh, what a wonderful crowd we had up there. And thanks to all of you good folks that got with us. I'm talking about that first dance. You know, when you start that first dance, if they all fall on the floor, Makes it awful easy for us to carry on. And that's what they done in Independence last night, Savannah, Kansas. Well, boys, let's get things underway today with that little old thing called Honky Tonk. I'm going to scare you all to death. Yeah, let's play it. First one off of the bat. 1, 2, 3, hop!
Now back to our show. Well, Bob, we got in a couple of tunes in one on Honky Tonk there. What would the third? What would the third one be today?
Well, we're going to bring up the third tune here with Mr. Duncan over there, Brother Glenn, sitting over there so relaxed, you just might as well get up and forget it. I know you worked awful hard in Independence last night, and you could use that little rest, so could I. But here's a dandy little tune, and Glenn Duncan is going to do a swell job on it. I know he is in advance, aren't you, Glenn? Well, that's all a little mule can do if he tries. My shoes keeps walking back to you. Billy Bowman, 1, 2, 3.
I could say that I don't care.
Yeah?
Hold my head up I could shout and dance and sing. I could even say I'm better off alone.
But that wouldn't be right, would it, Glenn?
But my arms keep reaching for you. My lips keep calling for you. My eyes keep searching for you. And my shoes keep walking back to you.
That's Brother Kelso, Millard Kelso. Piano, piano, yeah.
We've got time for a short tune before we have to make our usual 30-minute station break. And,
Well, let me make it real short. I know you're going to have to, Mr.
Well, I was
Knowles.
just going to say that you've been on the air now here about, this is the third day, and I haven't heard you play a real good old fiddle breakdown, and I think this would be an appropriate place.
Oh, just think of it. I'll arrange this purposes to get to do that, Mr. Mel. Let's play one in A, boys. Well, anyway, here we go with a little tune. What's the title, John? Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Lee Wills, the banjo player. And a good one's gonna sing it for you. I wish you could learn to love it. Let's do, Bill. One.
I wish that you could learn to love me.
Why, John?
I wish that you could learn to care.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I know tonight my arms are empty. And dreams, sweetheart, you're always there.
That don't fit.
Since you're gone, the stars don't seem to shine. Since you're gone, the moon don't seem so bright. You know, my dear, that I still love you and long to hold you every night.
here is Luther J. The boy steps down from the big bass viol momentarily to come down and do a vocal on an old tune that'll bring back, memories of the old days, Bob. One that you used to do, when I first heard you were the Light Crust Doughboys.
Yeah, that's going way back, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Certainly
And
is.
this one is Old Monah.
Are you ready, Luke? Luke? All right. 1, 2, 3, hut!
I was sitting on a log, oh, Monah, finger on the trigger, eye on the horn. Oh, Monah, pull the trigger and the gun went zip. Oh, Monah, jumped on the horse with all my might. Oh, Monah, oh, Monah, you shall be free. Oh, Monah, you shall be free. When the good Lord set you free.
Kelso.
I was going down the road, oh, Monah, tired team and a heavy load. Oh, Monah, popped my whip and the lead horse jumped. Oh, Monah, the hind horse broke the wagon tongue. Oh, Monah, you shall be free. Oh, Monah, you shall be free. When the good Lord set you free. A gal's walking down the street.
Yes?
Oh, Monah, she was nice and she was
Well, that's wonderful.
Oh, Monah, she leaned over to tie her shoes.
Yes, go on.
Oh, Monah, the wind blew up.
Hold everything, Luke.
the fabric.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, Monah, you shall be free.
He got it. Yeah, you got it too.
Oh, Monah, you shall be free. When the good Lord set you free. When the good Lord set you free.
Hey, that's a new arrangement on Old Monah. You know, most of the old tunes, they've taken them and picked the tempo up and made rock and roll out of them.
Yeah.
You just reversed Old Monah, but maybe it's because she's getting old.
Chances are you've got something there,
slow
Mr.
down.
Bell. Mr. Mayo, we'll just answer that with an old-timer Beaumont Rag.
Okay, that's a good one.
1, 2, 3. Also,
to continue the music portion of our show.
Well, to continue, Mr. Mayo, we've got one of the old-timers. I know that a lot of people get a kick out of hearing this because we've done so many years around here, and it's kind of like San Antonio Rose. It never seemed to ever, people seem to never tire of it.
One of the old and popular recordings.
That's right. We're bringing Glenn Duncan down here for it, and that's none other, friends, than Trouble in Mind. Glenn.
Trouble in mind, I'm blue. Oh, too blue, but I won't be blue always.
How come? How come?
'Cause the sun's gonna shine in
Without.
my back door someday.
Sing on, brother, sing on. Yeah.
I'm going down to the river.
I thought you said river.
I'm gonna take my rocking chair.
And then what, Mr.
And
Man?
if the blues don't leave me, I'll rock on away.
Yeah. Look out there now. Kelso, little piano, little piano. That's V-Die. Millard Kelso, friend. Yeah.
I never had so much trouble in my life before.
Oh, you're low. That's all. You're low.
My good gal, she done quit me.
No.
And it sure does grieve my mind. Sometimes I feel like laughing. Sometimes I feel like crying.
Here comes that little boy, Benny Garcia. Look out there. Yeah.
I bought her a home, and she wants my automobile.
Oh, that is her.
Terrible, ain't it? Yeah. I'm gonna lay my head on some lonesome railroad line.
And then what?
And let that 219 train pacify my mind. Sending SOS and can't get no response.
Kind of a lonely feeling, imagine.
Trouble in mind, Lord, I'm blue. The road is rocky, by the way, but the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday.
one that'll surprise you.
What's that?
A fiddle tune for Arthur Smith, who's listening in.
You mean old Arthur, our fiddling
Smith.
Arthur?
Yes, sir, the one and only fiddling Arthur from way back in the Grand Ole Opry. You know, Arthur's daughter lives just north side here.
You know, it's nice to hear from that guy.
Yes, sir.
I thought it too, but I want to tell you that Papa thought nobody in the world could play a fiddle but Arthur Smith. Of course, I think it too, but I'm going to say this. When Papa said that was something.
He was the old master.
Yes,
well,
sir.
we've got time for a couple of more tunes, Bob. We don't make them too long, so what would you say?
Well, I'm going to first say, in order to keep Tilly Roach from completely fainting, falling on his face, not especially for Tilly, but for the range hands and Jump's roller rink, Mr. Jump up in Fairfax. Them boys will be up there tonight, blowing and going.
As per usual.
As per usual. You bet your life. Well, we got a little tune here that I'd kind of like to have John step down here and do. I told you, boy, anytime you got me over here, you was headed for it. This happens to be Billy Jack's little tune, but we need something up to do a little riding along about here. And this baby will ride. It's very danceable. It's Rockabye Baby Blues, Billy, if you're in doubt, and I know you're not. You can look at that spot on the back of my neck and tell what tune it's going to be. That guy beats anything I ever seen now. It's all right to read a man's mind, but when your face is from him, that begins to scare you, you know? Here's Johnny Lee with Rockabye Baby Blues. 1, 2, 3.
I come home in the evening and I'm all tired out. See that bed makes me want to shout. I lay down with a great big sigh. That's when the baby begins to cry. I've got the rockabye baby blues. Well, he just keeps crying at the top of his voice. Have to get up 'cause I've got no choice. Mama keeps yelling, stop his crying. I'm getting a little mad 'cause that's what I'm trying. I've got the rockabye baby blues. Yeah, look out there.
Well, it's piano time. Help so.
Stumble through the darkness, can't find a light. What makes him want to cry in the middle of the night? As a new father, it seems a little strange. Mama says, see if he needs a change. He's got the rockabye baby blues. Well, he just keeps crying at the top of his voice. Has to get up 'cause I've got no choice. Mama keeps yelling, stop his crying. I'm getting a little mad 'cause that's what I'm trying. I've got the rockabye baby blues. Put it down, please. All right, my boy. There's an old saying that's sure out of style. That spares the rod and spoil the child. Listen, little fella, when you get about 3, there's going to be a new day between you and me. I've got the rockabye baby blues. Well, when I got married, I thought I wanted 4. One's enough, I can't handle no more. Stretching and cries, and it sure gets loud. I guess as a father, I should feel proud. I've got the rockabye baby blues.
Yeah, all right, John.
Well, that was a little tune written by Billy Jack Wills, the only absent brother of the Wills brothers here on the bandstand.
He's stubborn.
Yes, sir. Well, Bob, we've got about 2 minutes left, and I think you couldn't get enough of those good old fiddle tunes on the air to satisfy your many fans and friends that listen to you and have listened to you all these years. You know, you have a reputation as a fiddler, so we've had a lot of requests for them. I know you've already done mine, but I'd like to make a request that you play another one.
You would? You'd like for me to really play? Oh, that tickles me to death. That just tickles me to death. Say, Mr. Mayor, all right, quick. I know you just said a couple of minutes, but I want to hurry up and say that the Philip Morris Show, a grand bunch of fellas, is going to be here down here at the Convention Hall. I believe they changed the name of it tonight. And Carl Smith, Biff Collins, my old favorite from Houston, a great guy, and Red Savine, and well, it's just a wonderful show.
They can go down there and see the show and still come on up here at Kane's and have plenty of time to dance until 1 o'clock.
Of course, and I bet you at the time I was saying this, people says, now, he means for us to see that show come on up to Kane. I just bet it thought that.
Well, we hope they believe it. And
We do, don't we? A little bit of Texas Fiddler.
From Kane, it's been the music of Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. So until 9 o'clock tonight, right here at Kane's, it's so long and a pleasant good afternoon, everyone.
Never do brag, never boast, sing a song coast to coast with the Texas Playboys. KVOO. If you like her song, think it's fine. Sit her down and
Now
stop
do
mine
that.
with the Texas Playboys. KVOO. And I declare, we'll get it done.
No, Joe.
And if we have,
Oh, we will.
sometimes it's fair somewhere.
Well, Mr. Mayo, we certainly will, and here's a little tune. They've really been dancing up a storm down here tonight, so let's keep them at it. What do you say? With a little tune, Glenn Duncan singing in the middle of an island, shall we? 1, 2, 3.
In the middle of an island, in the middle of an ocean, you and I beneath the moonlight, just the monkeys in the palm trees. In the middle of an island, plenty time for lots of kissing, plenty time for lots of loving, and walking barefoot in the sand. But there's no island at all, just a picture on my wall. My darling, how I wish we could be in the middle of an island, in the middle of an ocean, you and I forever, darling, little paradise for two.
Brother Don Reeves, let's hear you play, my boy. Beneath the moonlight, just the monkeys and the palm trees. In the middle of an island, plenty time for lots of kissing,
Plenty time for lots of loving and walking barefoot in the sand. But there's no island at all, just a picture on my wall. My darling, how I wish we could be in the middle of an island, in the middle of an ocean. You and I forever, darling, in the paradise for two.
In the middle of an island, vocals by Glenn Duncan.
All right, here it is, Johnny Lee, Milk Cloud Blue.
I woke up this morning, looked outdoors. I could tell my milk cow, I could tell by the way she lows. If you see my milk cow, please drive her on home. Ain't had no milk and butter since my cow's been gone. Well, you got to treat me right, day by day. Get out your little prayer book, get out on your knees, pray, 'cause you gon' need my help someday. Yeah, you're going to be sorry you treat me this way.
Well, that's Brother Kelso now, piano, piano. Let's hear you, my boy, let's hear you. Garcia. Look out there, Benny. Yeah. Well, all right. Hey. Oh, Tanner, boy, Tanner. Everybody knows Don. Billy Beaumont. That sun look good going down. Well, good evening. Don't that sun look good going down? And don't your bed look lonesome when your lover ain't around? I've tried everything, baby, to get along with you. Now I'm going to tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to stop crying and leave you alone. If you don't think I'm leaving, can count the days and don't, 'cause you won't see my sweet face no more. Yeah, you're gonna be wondering, baby, where in this world I'm gone. Yeah, the old milk cow blues.
Milk Cow Blues. Well, Johnny made a very popular recording of that back in the early 40s, and I don't guess he'll ever get away from the band, Bob, because we still
Also,
get a lot
she's
of
been
respect
around
for
and around a long time. See about a little bit of Twinkle, Little Star. And also for you, Red Rogers, that wonderful barber. Here we go.
like it's pretty close. Oh, we've got plenty of time here.
What have we got time for Glenn Duncan to sing a little bit of an old timer called Deep Water?
Yes.
Yeah! 2, 3,
and round. My love is true as deep water. Your love won't last as long.
Well, that's about it from Kings tonight. It's been the music of Bob Wills and the Texas Playboy.
Thanks for watching my video. Click on the button below here and go to my website, www.exploringthepast.net.
Hat down, Billy.